Hey, what's up everybody? It's Coach Matt, EliteThrowsCoaching.com, Primal Athlete Training Center here in Cranston, Rhode Island. So check it out, doing something a little bit different today. This is mostly for the masters track and field athletes, the older track and field athletes that are out there, but I really want this to be not only for those guys, but also for any high school or college athletes who are dealing with injuries and who are coming back from injuries. This is going to be a new series that I'm putting out, which I hope will really do a good job of illustrating, the comeback trail, so to speak. When you have injuries, when you have little nagging, persistent things that are just, popping up, kind of some good ideas and some good strategies to train around them and still be able to compete and do the sport that you love. So what this kind of stems from, just to give you an idea, is, I have been dealing, the past 5 weeks have just been horrendous health-wise for me. I actually made a list. I'm not going to read off the entire list because it's actually 10 things long. But I made a list of things that have gone wrong with me over the past 5 weeks. So I've always had nagging, shoulder issues. I'm constantly internally rotated, nagging shoulder issues, nagging elbow issues. I've had strep throat. I had enlarged lymph node in my neck, so that stopped me from lifting. I actually irritated, not herniated, but irritated 3 discs in my lower back a couple weeks ago. I had freaking poison ivy on my legs. Like, you name it, this has been the absolute worst. Stomach flu. The absolute worst month health-wise, 5 weeks health-wise, that I've ever been through. This is a very difficult video series for me to film. I've tried filming it before. This is actually the 3rd time that I'm doing this intro to the video because it is such a depressing and just such a melancholy thing to show you guys and take you guys on this journey of me literally starting with the bar. So this is how I did it. I actually, I'll bring it up here, but hopefully you guys can see it. I wrote a list, and you can see right here the list. I wrote a list of things that I knew I could do, just based off my history and kind of my expertise here in the weight room. I just went through and created a list of stuff that I knew I could do pain-free. So literally I just wrote a list here of maybe 30 exercises that I thought I'd be able to do, and I gave each one a pain scale. So from 1 to 5. 1 means that there was no pain, and that's a good one to do. 5 means, nope, it hurts too much, I can't do it. So, things like chin-ups. Chin-ups were a 1 or a 2. Not a whole lot of pain on the elbow or on the shoulder. Not a whole lot of pain on the lower back because my legs were hanging and actually felt a little bit better. So that I put into my workout. Body weight squats felt okay as long as I did them nice and slow. Same thing with body weight lunges. And really, I didn't do any physical therapy over the past 5 weeks. I just sort of let my body rest, and I'm starting right back at square one. So what you're going to see today is day 1. Day 1 for me is, again, very depressing. I'm almost ashamed of myself. I went from squatting, in the mid-3s 5 weeks ago to now starting off with the bar. So I did front squats. I did the bar for 10. I did 50 pounds for 10, 55 for 10, 60 pounds for 10, and then 65 pounds for 10. I did walking lunges holding at 8 kilograms, so 17.6 pounds, just a little under 18 pounds, holding it behind my neck, trying to really open up my thoracic spine and really trying to kind of keep my back nice and straight and get a good stretch on my hips. I did abductor work, so a band around the knees and just kind of walking side to side doing abductor work. Body weight reverse hypers, trying to just use my glutes and not arch my lower back, just really trying to lift the legs and use the glutes. And finish it all off with high planks, 1 minute and 15 seconds of work, 1 minute rest, and just went through. This I did yesterday, so today my legs are really sore, believe it or not, from 65 pounds. I'm feeling every day of 35 years old right now. I didn't think 35 I'd be feeling this way, but this is something, hopefully for some people it's a warning. Hopefully for other people it's sort of a little inspirational, motivational, educational to get you guys to realize that even if you do have injuries, You know, I have tendonitis and bursitis in my elbow. Something is definitely either partially torn or you know, wrong with this shoulder, because I can't press up, I can't press out, I can't press down, I can't extend. So there's no pushing movements, there's no tricep extension type movements in this workout. It's a lot of pulling, it's a lot of body weight squats, and just kind of shoulder rehab, physical therapy type stuff, and a whole lot of curls. That's really all I can do. So over the next couple weeks, we're going to film this, you know, take some video, show you exactly the stages, and hopefully in the next 3 or 4 months we can look back on what you're about to see next and kind of have a good laugh because of how far I've been able to progress and kind of get back on that comeback trail.
Looks really good.